Hey, what's up guys? Sam with Overthought here. Making some chicken. Just wanted to show you guys how I make my food, what I eat. Got a request for it. Right now I'm just making a chicken breast. I just defrosted it. I always usually buy frozen just because it's more convenient for me. To defrost it, the best way is to know when you're going to eat it, put it in the fridge and let it defrost slowly. Otherwise, you can use cold water. And then you can do hot water. Make sure it's pretty high temperature, I guess around 130, 140 degrees. And don't let it sit in there for more than like 15 minutes or so. And it works best with like a thin piece of chicken. That way, in the warm water, you'll hear a lot of times that bacteria growth will happen if you put it in there for an extended period of time. As far as seasoning goes, I pretty general about using these grill mates or whatever. I don't use a lot. Obviously they're a little higher in sodium, but I have a pretty good potassium intake and I drink a lot of water, so, and then me not using a lot or having a lot of sodium throughout the day helps as well. But yeah, I always cook it on medium heat and I always have olive oil. That's what I use to cook everything, whether it's ground turkey, chicken, swai, tilapia, salmon. Those are pretty much my main sources of lean protein. And the reason I use olive oil is because it has a high smoking point. And I always cook it on medium because it's just easy and it's not bad for you as long as you don't overdo it. I always use about a tablespoon as well. Slow digesting carbs, it's my main source of carbohydrates. I got some brown rice cooking right now. 1 cup of dry brown rice, 2 cups of water, 45 minutes. After letting it boil, put it on low, simmer for 45 minutes like I said, and then it makes about 3 to 4 cups of brown rice. Also, I have some sweet potato. As you can see right here, this is my little section. I got 3 other roommates, but here's usually what I get, same ones that you see Joe get. This one's about a pound, which equates to close to 100 grams of carbs, probably like 90 to 100 grams of carbs, something like that. Split it in half. I eat half a meal, half per meal, and then that's about 46 grams or 40 grams of carbs. Probably like 5 or 6 grams of fiber, so you can subtract that from the carbs. And yeah, there's the olive oil that I use. I also use or have wheat bread. The only thing I really care about, I know you guys worry about the glycemic index on the wheat bread. It's like a 77, when Wonder Bread's like an 81. But as far as it goes for me, I'm not a bodybuilder, obviously. I'm just an athlete, but I stay pretty lean as it is, being an ectomorph. So. The only thing I really care about is no high fructose corn syrup in there. Guess we can go while my chicken's cooking. Breakfast, have some natural oatmeal with organic Saigon cinnamon, and I throw in blueberries in the morning. That's about it. With some eggs, slice of that bread, and then some natural peanut butter, and a banana or an apple or an orange, which I always have usually in the fridge. Nicely. And then sometimes I'll grill the chicken as well, but pan frying is just easier. You can also do it in the oven, it just takes a while, but if you're going to make your meals for the week, which I know a lot of you bodybuilders like to do, throwing a big pan of chicken in the oven is pretty convenient. And that's pretty much it, guys. So this is about 6 to 7 ounces of chicken, which probably gives me 30 grams of protein, a little bit over, no carb. I usually cut the fat off of there. And I'm going to have a big old handful of spinach with my meal, per usual. And oh yeah, here's some ground turkey I made as well. Nothing special, just cook it up in the pan with some olive oil and a little bit of the seasoning. And I throw it in the Tupperware. It's probably good for like 4 days or so, and I just make it either in a tortilla or I'll just throw it in a bowl with some potatoes or rice. That's pretty much it, and then a vegetable. Yeah, so I get to be pretty lenient about what I eat, being that I'm not too worried about getting down to a low body fat percentage. I just really care about getting all the nutrients I need for the day and being able to have good workouts and stay active. So hope this helps, guys. Tablespoon olive oil to cook my food, usually on medium heat. Olive oil has a high smoking point, that's why it's preferred by me. Lean protein sources cook pretty easily on the stove or in a pan. If you don't want to use any sort of oil or anything like that, if you find a non-stick skillet that's good, you can just throw it on there, I guess, without it. Fish, eggs are going to be a lot harder to do. They're going to stick pretty easily, but as far as ground turkey and chicken goes, you can do it without the oil. But I mean, you're not really doing anything harmful to yourself by having olive oil on medium heat with about a tablespoon of it. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Hopefully this helps you out. Some helpful thought. See you guys later.